Hey travel enthusiasts, welcome back to our channel. Have you ever found yourself torn between visiting France or Italy for your next vacation? These two European giants have been captivating tourists for centuries with their unique charms. Today, we're going to dive deep into a comparison of tourism between France and Italy. We'll explore everything from natural scenery and urban architecture to cultural history and must-see attractions. Let's start with the natural scenery of both countries. France boasts a diverse landscape that's sure to take your breath away. From the lavender fields of Provence to the snow-capped Alps, there's something for every nature lover. The French Riviera, with its azure waters and pebble beaches, is a paradise for sun-seekers. Moving inland, you'll find the rolling hills of Burgundy, dotted with vineyards as far as the eye can see. And let's not forget about the rugged coastline of Brittany, with its dramatic cliffs and charming fishing villages. Italy, on the other hand, is no slouch when it comes to natural beauty. The Amalfi Coast is a stunning stretch of coastline that will make your jaw drop. Picture colorful houses clinging to cliffs, overlooking the sparkling Mediterranean Sea. In the north, the Italian Alps offer world-class skiing and hiking opportunities. The Italian lakes, including Lake Como and Lake Garda, are surrounded by lush gardens and picturesque towns. And we can't talk about Italy without mentioning Tuscany, with its iconic cypress-lined roads and gentle hills. Both countries have their fair share of natural wonders, but they each have a distinct character. France tends to have a more varied landscape, while Italy's scenery often feels more dramatic and intense. Now, let's move on to urban architecture, where both countries shine. France is home to some of the most recognizable landmarks in the world. The Eiffel Tower in Paris is an architectural marvel that needs no introduction. The City of Light is also home to the Grand Arc de Triomphe and the beautiful Notre Dame Cathedral. Outside of Paris, you'll find the fairy tale-like Mont Saint-Michel in Normandy. The French Riviera boasts elegant Belle Époque buildings in cities like Nice and Cannes. And let's not forget about the stunning Palace of Versailles, a testament to royal extravagance. Italy's urban landscape is equally impressive, but with a different flavor. Rome, the Eternal City, is an open-air museum of ancient architecture. The Colosseum and the Pantheon have stood the test of time for nearly 2 millennia. Venice, with its intricate network of canals and stunning Byzantine architecture, feels like stepping into a painting. Florence is the birthplace of the Renaissance, and its Duomo is a masterpiece of engineering and design. Milan's Gothic cathedral, the Duomo di Milano, took nearly 6 centuries to complete and is a sight to behold. When it comes to urban architecture, France leans more towards elegance and grandeur. Italy, however, offers a more eclectic mix, blending ancient Roman, medieval, and Renaissance styles. Let's delve into the rich cultural history of both nations. France has been a cultural powerhouse for centuries. The French Revolution shaped modern democracy and human rights. The Age of Enlightenment saw French philosophers like Voltaire and Rousseau influencing global thought. French art movements like Impressionism changed the course of art history. The country has produced literary giants like Victor Hugo and Marcel Proust. French cuisine is renowned worldwide, with an emphasis on fresh ingredients and regional specialties. The fashion capital of the world, Paris, has been setting trends for generations. Italy's cultural contributions are equally impressive and perhaps even more ancient. The Roman Empire laid the foundation for much of Western civilization. Italian artists like Leonardo da Vinci and Michelangelo created some of the most famous artworks in history. The country gave birth to opera and has a rich musical tradition. Italian cuisine is beloved globally, with pizza and pasta being international favorites. The concept of la dolce vita, or the sweet life, encapsulates the Italian approach to enjoying life's pleasures. Both countries have left an indelible mark on world culture, but in different ways. France's influence is often seen in philosophy, literature, and refined arts. Italy's impact is more visible in visual arts, music, and lifestyle. Now let's talk about some specific attractions that draw millions of visitors each year. In France, the Louvre Museum in Paris houses some of the world's most famous artworks, including the Mona Lisa. The Palace of Versailles offers a glimpse into the opulent lives of French royalty. Mont Blanc, the highest peak in Western Europe, attracts adventure seekers. The D-Day beaches in Normandy are a poignant reminder of World War II history. The Loire Valley, with its fairy tale castles, is like stepping into a storybook. And for wine enthusiasts, a tour of the Bordeaux or Champagne regions is a must. Italy has its own set of unforgettable attractions. The ancient city of Pompeii, preserved by the eruption of Mount Vesuvius, is a window into Roman life. The Leaning Tower of Pisa is one of the most recognizable landmarks in the world. The Uffizi Gallery in Florence houses masterpieces by Botticelli, Leonardo, and Michelangelo. Vatican City, though technically its own country, is a must-visit when in Rome. The colorful island of Burano in Venice looks like it's straight out of a fairy tale, and for car enthusiasts, a visit to the Ferrari Museum in Maranello is a dream come true. Both countries offer a mix of historical, cultural, and natural attractions. France tends to have more varied options, from prehistoric cave paintings to modern art museums. Italy's attractions are often steeped in ancient history and Renaissance art. When it comes to accommodations, both countries offer a wide range of options. In France, you can stay in charming bed and breakfasts in the countryside. These chambres d'hôte offer a personal touch and often include home-cooked meals. In cities like Paris, you'll find everything from budget hostels to luxurious five-star hotels. For a unique experience, consider staying in a chateau in the Loire Valley. Along the French Riviera, glamorous resorts cater to the jet-set crowd. And in the Alps, cozy ski chalets provide the perfect winter getaway. Italy also has a diverse range of accommodations to suit every taste and budget. Agriturismos, or farm stays, are popular in rural areas, offering a taste of country life. In cities, you can find charming boutique hotels housed in historic buildings. Venice's palatial hotels along the Grand Canal offer unparalleled luxury. For a truly Italian experience, rent an apartment in Rome and live like a local. In Tuscany, restored villas surrounded by olive groves and vineyards make for an idyllic retreat. And along the Amalfi Coast, clifftop hotels offer breathtaking views of the Mediterranean. Both countries pride themselves on hospitality, but the experience can be quite different. French hotels often emphasize elegance and refinement. Italian accommodations tend to focus more on warmth and a family-like atmosphere. Let's explore some of the most popular scenic spots in each country. In France, the lavender fields of Provence burst into purple bloom each summer. The white cliffs of Étretat in Normandy have inspired artists for centuries. The Verdun Gorge, often called Europe's Grand Canyon, offers stunning views and outdoor activities. The Camargue region, with its wild horses and flamingos, feels like another world. And the picturesque village of Colmar in Alsace looks like it's straight out of a fairy tale. Italy has its own set of jaw-dropping scenic spots. The Cinque Terre, 5 colorful villages perched on coastal cliffs, is a photographer's dream. The Dolomites in northern Italy offer some of the most dramatic mountain scenery in Europe. The rolling hills of Val d'Orcia in Tuscany epitomize the classic Italian landscape. The blue grotto on the island of Capri glows with an otherworldly azure light, and the truly houses of Alberobello in Puglia, with their conical roofs, create a unique and charming landscape. France's landscapes often feel vast and varied. Italy's scenic spots tend to be more concentrated and dramatically beautiful. Now, let's talk about the activities available to tourists in both countries. In France, wine tasting is a popular activity, especially in regions like Bordeaux and Champagne. You can take cooking classes to learn the secrets of French cuisine. Hiking in the Alps or Pyrenees offers stunning views and fresh mountain air. Cycling through the Loire Valley takes you past beautiful chateaux and picturesque villages. In winter, world-class skiing is available in resorts like Chamonix and Val d'Isère. And of course, shopping in Paris is an activity in itself, from high-end boutiques to charming flea markets. Italy offers its own set of exciting activities. You can take a gondola ride through the canals of Venice. Learn to make pasta from scratch in a cooking class in Bologna. Explore ancient ruins in Rome with a knowledgeable guide. Go truffle hunting in the forests of Piedmont. Take a scenic drive along the Amalfi Coast in a vintage Fiat 500. And in winter, hit the slopes in the Dolomites for some fantastic skiing. Both countries offer a mix of cultural, culinary, and outdoor activities. France tends to excel in refined experiences like wine tasting and gourmet dining. Italy often offers more hands-on, immersive experiences that connect you with local traditions. When it comes to festivals and events, both countries have plenty to offer. In France, the Cannes Film Festival attracts movie stars and film buffs from around the world. The Tour de France, the world's most famous cycling race, is a national event. Bastille Day on July 14th is celebrated with fireworks and parades across the country. The Nice Carnival in February is one of the largest carnivals in the world. And for music lovers, the Jazz à Juan Festival in Antibes is a must-visit. Italy is equally rich in festivals and events. The Venice Carnival in February is famous for its elaborate masks and costumes. The Palio di Siena, a horse race held twice each summer, is a thrilling spectacle. Opera lovers flock to Verona for the Summer Opera Festival held in a Roman amphitheater. The Feast of San Gennaro in Naples is a religious festival that's also a gastronomic extravaganza. And the Venice Film Festival rivals Cannes in terms of glamour and star power. Both countries celebrate their cultural heritage through these events. French festivals often have a more formal, structured feel. Italian festivals tend to be more spontaneous and community-oriented. Let's talk about the culinary experiences in both countries. French cuisine is renowned for its sophistication and attention to detail. You can indulge in classic dishes like coq au vin, beef bourguignon, and ratatouille. French pastries and desserts, from croissants to crème brûlée, are world famous. Each region has its specialties like bouillabaisse in Provence or cassoulet in the southwest. And of course, French wines are considered some of the best in the world. Italian cuisine, on the other hand, is known for its simplicity and focus on high-quality ingredients. Pizza and pasta come in countless regional variations. Fresh seafood dishes are a highlight along the coast. Risotto in the north and arancini in Sicily showcase the versatility of rice dishes. Italian gelato is a treat that's hard to resist. And Italian wines, from Chianti to Barolo, rival their French counterparts in quality and variety. Both cuisines are celebrated worldwide, but they have different approaches. French cuisine often emphasizes technique and presentation. Italian cuisine focuses more on the quality of ingredients and traditional recipes. When it comes to transportation, both countries have efficient systems, but with some differences. France has an extensive high-speed train network, the TGV, connecting major cities. The Paris Metro is one of the most comprehensive subway systems in the world. Driving in France is generally easy, with well-maintained highways connecting different regions. Domestic flights are available but often not necessary given the efficient train system. Italy also has a good train network, including high-speed trains connecting major cities. However, trains in more rural areas can be slower and less frequent. Driving in Italy can be challenging, especially in cities with narrow streets and limited parking. Ferries are a popular way to reach the many beautiful Italian islands. Domestic flights are useful for covering longer distances, especially to the south and islands. Both countries have good public transportation, but France's system is generally more extensive and efficient. Let's discuss the best times to visit each country. France is beautiful year-round, but each season has its charm. Spring, April to mid-June, offers mild weather and fewer crowds. Summer, mid-June to August, is peak tourist season, with long days and warm weather. Fall, September to November, is ideal for wine enthusiasts, with harvest festivals in many regions. Winter, December to March, is perfect for skiing in the Alps or enjoying the festive atmosphere in cities. Italy also has distinct seasons that affect the travel experience. Spring, April to May, and fall, September to October, offer pleasant weather and fewer crowds. Summer, June to August, is hot and busy, but great for beach vacations. Winter, November to March, can be cold, but it's a magical time in cities like Rome and Florence. The shoulder seasons are often considered the best time to visit, offering a balance of good weather and smaller crowds. Both countries have year-round appeal, but the best time to visit depends on your interests. France tends to have more moderate temperatures throughout the year. Italy can have very hot summers and colder winters, especially in the north. Now, let's talk about the overall atmosphere and vibe of each country. France often exudes an air of sophistication and refinement. The French take pride in their culture and traditions. There's a certain joie de vivre, or joy of living, that permeates French society. The pace of life can be relaxed, especially outside of major cities. Customer service may sometimes seem aloof to foreigners, but it's just a cultural difference. Italy, on the other hand, is known for its warmth and passion. Italians are generally very expressive and friendly. Family and community play a central role in Italian life. The concept of dolce far niente, or the sweetness of doing nothing, is embraced. There's a vibrant energy in Italian cities, with people socializing in piazzas well into the night. Both countries offer rich cultural experiences, but in different ways. France might appeal more to those seeking refinement and elegance. Italy might be more attractive to those looking for warmth and spontaneity. Let's consider the cost of travel in both countries. France can be quite expensive, especially in popular tourist areas. Paris is consistently ranked as one of the most expensive cities in the world. However, rural areas and smaller towns can offer better value for money. Many museums and attractions offer free or discounted days, which can help reduce costs. Italy can also be pricey, particularly in major tourist destinations like Venice and Florence. However, prices can vary greatly between regions. The south of Italy tends to be less expensive than the north. Eating and drinking can be more affordable in Italy, especially if you avoid tourist traps. Both countries can be expensive, but there are ways to travel on a budget in each. France might require more careful budgeting due to higher overall costs. Italy can offer better value, especially if you're willing to explore less touristy areas. Finally, let's talk about the ease of travel for English speakers. In France, you'll find that many people in the tourism industry speak English. However, learning a few basic French phrases is appreciated and can enhance your experience. Signs in major tourist areas are often in both French and English. In Italy, English is widely spoken in tourist areas, but less so in rural regions. Italians are generally patient with language barriers and appreciate any attempt to speak Italian. Hand gestures and body language can go a long way in communication. Both countries are well equipped to handle English-speaking tourists. France might require a bit more linguistic preparation. Italy tends to be more forgiving of language barriers. So there you have it, a comprehensive comparison of tourism between France and Italy. Both countries offer incredible experiences, rich history, and stunning beauty. Leave a comment below and don't forget to like and subscribe for more travel content. Until next time, happy travels!